excuse the mess, but basically I was doing the front room, took off the wallpaper, and behind the wallpaper the last owner must have hidden spots of dampness, so they were in it's rising damp. It's been penetrating in the corners. This is a bit of a DIY job, to be honest, because I did have a previous house that had a full damp team in, and they basically took it back to brick, injected all the walls and re-rendered and cemented it. Now what we're going to be doing on this one, I've took it back to brick. I've did some bit of brickwork. There was some old blown bricks, I've took them out and repointed it up. I'll be injecting it, but I'm going to be using these dry rods today. This is something I saw on YouTube. They're meant to be good. You go into the mortar, I think, every 12 millimeters and run it across. Then I've also bought some plastic damp-proof membrane, just to cover up the wall. Now that's typically for tanking, but another of the damp teams quoted me for doing it. They're now doing it on sort of ground level, just as a permanent solution, so you're not seeing the dampness. The dampness, without putting in a new damp-proof course, it'll always still be there, especially with this. Recently I found that the bricks that I took out were on soil, so basically any moisture in the soil is just rising up through the bricks and then sort of showing on the walls here. So we're going to double up, going to inject or put the dry rods into the base, then put in the plastic membrane on top, probably board the walls and then skim it. For a job like this, I was quoted about 4.5 to 5.5 grand. The last one actually cost me 5,000 with a new PIV unit, so it was about 4 grand for the damp proof work. But all in all, I mean, I'm going to be doing all the work on this one. The materials for the plastic membrane and the plugs of will cost me about, I think it was £150. These are the plugs that we've got here, and then the dry rods. I've bought 60 so far, which cost me about 120 quid. And then the boards, new boards, sand and cement, and then plasterboard. We're probably up to about 350 maximum. 500 quid I've budgeted for the job. So 500 versus 4 to 4.5 grand just for the damp work. It's quite a bit of saving. It will take me maybe 2 to 3 weeks versus 5 days for a damp proof team, but I feel that's quite a good saving for literally a few weeks of work for myself.